Well, welcome to 30 Degrees, episode 90. In the chat, we have absolutely fucking nobody. Face off.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Do we have some news? Let's have some news.
I just created a flaw. I think Discord's down. That may cause a problem.
Ow. That was bright.
That's
Does anyone else have
interesting.
a problem with Discord? Because I feel like this is a flaw. Because
Okay, yeah. I was just uploading something and it failed.
yeah, I think we may have a problem here.
All right. First Twitter, now Discord.
Because all of my articles are in Discord.
I usually have mine saved to a tab or bookmark.
Because I have a news article section in my Discord. So I have a place to put my news articles.
I should do that, but
And the skills is in sec.
Hold on.
Still not loading. We may get somewhere.
Discord?
It's loaded, but I think we're fine.
You're good?
Yep. Okay. I think we may have a problem, but now we don't. So we're all good. One dislike already. I'm shocked. So maybe find out who that guy is. It's the one guy who just comes along and dislikes everything we do.
We should find him and hit him over the head with a pillow.
Yep. Innocent gun puts on thermal socks, not realizing what they're for something else. Depending on what she thought with the pair of bed socks, she quickly realized something was up. There must be something in the air at the moment. Earlier this week, 22-year-old Kelsey was mortified. Anyone else see Twitter go down for a while today? I wonder if they're up.
It went down while the thing at the White House was on, so
oh, fuck you, Peter.
I'm not saying Twitter was pulling something, but Twitter may have been pulling something with that.
You're getting a dislike for that. How dare you compete against me? Bullshit against GP, bullshit against me. Earlier this week, 22-year-old Kelsey was left mortified after realizing cue all the selfies she sent to her folks had a bottle of Durex lubrication hiding in plain sight. It has nothing to do with the article we just started reading, but okay. Word count, I guess. What's his dose stop here? Now one man has made what we think even more excruciating and unfortunate blunder involving a sweet gun of all people. The unnamed man discovered his grandma had come across his flashlight finger in a pair of thermal socks. After putting them on, however, she quickly realized it may not have been quite what she was after. I have no doubt they're up to more shenanigans, probably. Luckily for her, the young man walked into the room and quickly spotted what had happened. He immediately revealed the true purpose of the socks and then had to prise them off her feet. Yeah, probably those beats selfish. But while it could have been painfully mortifying, the man still managed to see the funny side. Now the gardener seemed pretty unbothered. After the dust had settled over the incident, the man added he could no longer use the socks, knowing that they'd been on his gardener's feet. Which you think is perfectly understandable. But he probably stuck his cock in it, so easy, you know. Hey, baby. Tommy Robinson sent back to jail for contempt of court. English Defence League found him in the fucking rest of the article. Real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon was found guilty at the Old Bailey. Tommy Robinson has been sent back to jail over an online broadcast defending criminals. It was totally scumsog, yeah, well. It defended at a criminal trial. EDL found that his real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Was handed a 9-month sentence at the Old Bailey, but will only spend 10 weeks behind bars. His previous
Tommy Robinson's not his real name? I have not heard that before. My shock.
Sorry. He was the founder of the EDL. Oh my god, that's news to me. His time in prison, so the same offence. Well, the same sentence reduced to 19 weeks, and the far right activist will be released after serving half of it. Goddamn, Tommy Robinson cannot catch a break. You're going to sit in there until he gets murdered. Now, that's what they want. They want them to get killed. They want them to get killed, but they just won't do it themselves because it's illegal. Want someone else to do it for them. Despite the certain terms, supporters of the 36-year-old had assembled outside the court. They acted angrily, which resulted in violent clashes with police. After the status was announced, Robinson posted a message on his Telegram account and dismissed the judgment as a joke. And urged his fans to protest outside whatever prison I'm on Saturday. Tully will be murdered in jail. Then they will focus on Sargon, maybe. But they don't even tell you what prison he's going to, though. I'll try and keep that as secret as possible.
They order don't talk about it order for this stuff too.
Yeah, so the US will give you beer. They are. That sounds like a good deal. In a sentence in the March, Dame Victoria Sharp told Robinson of Luton in Bedford that nothing less than a custodial penalty would properly reflect the gravity of the conduct we have identified. She also said she lied about a number of matters they had wrongly and sought to portray himself as a victim of unfairness and oppression. Robinson denied any wrongdoing throughout the trial, seemingly unaware of the meaning of the contempt of court, which was designed to ensure fair criminal trials. Just saying the US needs freedom in Portland. Yeah, Portland's a shithole. If I ever go to the US, I'm definitely not going to Portland. Anyone can be found in contempt of court if they are deemed to have created a substantial risk of prejudice against a suspect, where jury is not allowed to be influenced by anything other than the evidence heard in the court. It wasn't that all he did was just report like fucking common knowledge. He reported stuff that was already out there. Case against Robinson came after he filmed a group of men from Huddersfield grooming gang who were accused of sexual offences against young girls in May 2018. Shared the footage from outside Leeds Crown Court to Facebook to more than 2,000, more than 250,000 viewers. My Irish girlfriend outdrinks me again, damn it. Potato famine now. Oh, she's Irish, I'm not surprised. Tommy Robinson is proof of the mainstream media is only okay when we do it mentality. Sky News had been reported outside courts all the time, a little long ago, which was a breach of the reporting ban, and the video was eventually viewed at 3.4 million times. His actions meant the defendants could have been released and the trial was started, and he could have received up to 2 years or an unlimited fine in jail or an unlimited fine. He was sentenced to 13 months in jail last summer, but only just 2 months after the contempt finding was overturned and he was released. It was overturned, then why the fucking hell did they bring him back then? He was already proven that he didn't do anything wrong, therefore why they... So the case was referred to Attorney General Geoffrey Cox, whose decision to cite public interest in bringing flesh proceeding against Robinson was approved by the High Court judges back in May. He was found to have committed contempt during a 2-day hearing earlier this month. Mr. Cox says the latest sentencing serves to illustrate how seriously the courts will take matters of contempt. Ahead of the hearing, Robinson asked Trump to grant him asylum in the US. He told Sky News outside the court he wanted to move because people there were behind him. Robinson made the request during the interview with far-right conspiracy theory channel InfoWars. On the website, he was 2 days away from being sentenced to death in the UK. I'll go into the same thing I did before.
I think to actually be considered for asylum, he would have had to go to the U.S. Embassy.
And I think he should go to the U.S. Embassy.
Well, he can't go nowhere now.
True.
We should have done that, yeah. The embassy said, "Would you let me in?"
Unfortunately, yeah, I think unfortunately until if he had just said it, like over Twitter or an interview or something like that, they can't really consider asylum. He'd have to present himself there first.
Well, wait, wasn't there that one chick who locked herself in a hotel room and requested asylum from, like, the Middle East?
I'll be back in like a minute. Back in a minute.
I mean, she didn't. Yeah. I'm not surprised, but like I said, I don't know if it could actually be considered.
That might be because surrounding the case, she absolutely did face death if she returned. And, I don't know, it's more speculated that Tommy Robinson will face death. But
well, no, his sentence was only, 19 weeks, and he already served 10. So it's like 9.5 weeks is the minimum amount he'll spend in prison. Unfortunately, if his sentence is not death, you can't really sit and say he's facing death. Now, what they're actually sitting there saying it may very well happen to him in prison, yeah, that's actually a possibility. But at the hands of somebody else or at the hands of the state are two different things. Uh-oh.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Was that?
Hello, honey monster. Having a quick piss.
Hello.
Didn't get a chance to do it before the stream, so... Yeah, pardon Assange and give Robinson asylum. Yeah.
But I don't know if we could.
Yeah,
So it's
weird
too late now.
legal bullshit.
So it's too late now, given the fact he's in jail. Yeah, 5-foot Singleton who had meltdown about women making fun of his height.
By the way, hi Peter. I see you watching us.
Squad of Rangers in order here.
Mm-hmm. On his Twitch, I just brought up his Twitch channel to see what's going on, and I saw this. Hi, Pete.
Stream Sniper. Stream Sniper. He didn't even know the fucking console that's going on in his own chat, is he?
Are you playing with Peter?
Who the fuck's that?
I think that's my mother in the kitchen.
I know. He'll shame over me, but he won't shame over Ghost Poo. That's all I'll say. 5 foot Singleton had a meltdown about women making fun. And besides, says he's Martin Luther King Jr. for short, man. A 5 foot Singleton was filmed throwing a temper tantrum in a bagel shop about rejecting him claims he's Martin Luther King for short, man. Chris Morgan's meltdown was caught on video after the accused worker of mocking his height by smiling at him. A bagel boss store in Bayshore on Wednesday.
What do you want?
Something wrong with my green fund his mum. Videos of Morgan's furious run was captured by 18-year-old Diana Reyes. Has been viewed more than 4 million times, and Morgan has since doubled down on his comments, claiming to be a prophet for short men, likening himself to Martin Luther King Jr. Morgan told DailyMail.com, I have a mission. Those girls hate me. They don't like me. That's fine. I'm stopping the world, and the world is going to hear me. I want equality for everyone. Bagel Man sounds like a super villain in the DBZ universe. Yeah.
I don't think it helps his case that he works at a chocolate factory.
No, it doesn't.
Actually, I think if I was short, I would probably try to work for Hershey's.
Wait, he works for Hershey?
Oh, that would be hilarious if he did.
I was asking.
That's the way I feel the need to say. Just like me.
Either way, I mean,
I'm being shamed.
Whether it's sexism or not sexism, he's still a bit of an asshole. Do what now?
Peter's stream sniping me right now. I just did copyright claim or something.
I don't know. He's giving you watch time, man.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, not on my own fucking channel, he's not.
Actually, he is. He's giving you watch time on your channel because he's got to be watching it himself to be able to do that.
Technically a stream snipe, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that is stream sniping, but
they might get more viewers. Because Lord knows he can't do it himself, can I? If I was sure I'd have work for Lucky Charms or a chocolate company. She could work for Willy Wonka, yes, she could. He spoke of the moments he had to tirade, which led to his tirade, which ended with him pinned to the floor under a man who towered over him. Most people towered over him. Yep. I'm being stream sniped, technically. Morgan said he tried to place his order at Bagel Boss 3 times. The girl behind the counter was laughing and talking with her friends. Putting her hand over her mouth and laughing, like girls do when they reject me on a date. I got to the point where I'd had enough. Instead of the moment he snapped. Video shows him bumping his chest against the bystander's stomach and threatening him to go outside before another man flies into his frame and tackles him. Yeah, Morgan and Divorce.
If you want to have a laugh, bring up like Notepad, just present Notepad or something with something really dirty on it.
Let me get my stream taken down.
Yeah, but if he's rebroadcasting over YouTube and Twitch.
Wait, is he doing it over YouTube? Where's my phone?
On Twitch.
And Twitch.
Well, that's just rude.
Or just something like on WordPad or something. Just say stream sniper or stream snipers suck.
Yeah, Morgan, a divorced 5-year-old leading company owner. Why is it okay for women to say, "Oh, you're 5 feet on K and size, you should be dead"? For an angry customer's film tackling him to the ground. I'm just going to listen to this. Yeah, Steam Snipers on shows, I agree. Morgan described the altercation saying, "I was telling them I couldn't breathe. The guy was holding me down. I had my shirt over my head. Trying to call 911. It was the big boys all the women go for. They jumped me. The women didn't say nothing. They keep on choosing the wrong man. Is that a woman want tall and really big? You know what? Presumably, yeah, because imagine if you're short, you're constantly short unless you make up for the shortness elsewhere. I don't know. Morgan's YouTube channel shows he's prone to frequent outbursts, which many appear to be triggered by the insults towards his height. Come on, you're a 5 foot man. I'm pretty sure you're used to fucking insults about your height now, surely. Come on. Yeah, he just does it for viewers. Yeah, the similar isn't filmed in Bagel Bowl. In the video posted in May, Morgan films himself giving a Pakistani worker at New York 7-Eleven. And Morgan says asked him what height he was. In another video, Morgan films himself starting a fight with a man at a bar as he shouts, "All you girls go for the big boy. Anyone else wouldn't have that. You're my height." I mean, if he's starting fights and stuff, he deserves to get fucking tackled to the ground correctly. His own fault. Yeah, another video titled "Get Out of That." Cuts in front of me to use the bathroom. Which is supposedly Morgan shows him getting into a physical altercation with a young mother who allegedly kept him in line. Since Morgan's latest incident, Bagel Boss owner Donald Rosner took the credit after his incident. Everyone is okay. Use calls in on dating sites, and anyone comes into other places. He mentions this video would get a free mini Vega. Suffolk County Police said Morgan not arrested following the meltdown. Yeah, he does have a Napoleon complex. Well, I think that's naming a Trump protest here, but I'm not too sure what it is. A man sets his clothes on fire outside White House. The injuries are thought not to be life-threatening. A man In a motorised wheelchair, a set fire to his jacket outside the White House. Following a quick response from the U.S. Secret Service, it was reported. Officers rushed to the scene of Friday's incident, which occurred on Pennsylvania Avenue, a popular spot with tourists. The Washington Post newspaper said President Trump was in the White House at the time of the incident, according to the public press schedule. The person involved, whose age and motives were immediately unclear, was taken to hospital after being treated by paramedics. The injuries are not thought to be life-threatening. He probably tried to lay his cigarette properly. Trump derangement syndrome. That's like an extreme version of it, though, isn't it? Serious extreme version of that.
Yeah.
Like how much Trump derangement do you have to set your own fucking clothes on fire? Secret Service told police officers demand. Officers gave the man medical assistance. When the firefighters were called to the scene before 3 p.m. local time. It doesn't even tell you how these fucking clothes got put on fire though. It wasn't maybe like his wheelchair was maybe like electric or something, maybe like someone spilled on it and it caught fire or something. And at least giving us an explanation as to why.
Well,
The guy seemed to be just some crazy lunatic that just stayed to him, so he just set his clothes on fire in a protest or something. Yeah, maybe he fired whilst he lit his cigarette. Maybe.
do.
Yeah, it's another fucking slow news there.
That'd be one hell of a fart if he was trying to light a cigarette.
And I mean, Stream saying because Lord knows fucking Peter can't come up with his own content. He'll live stream. Yeah, giant cactus pieces pierces windshield in the Arizona highway. Driver miraculously unhurt. An Arizona driver has escaped injuries when he was taken into custody after a cactus plumbed through his windshield on Wednesday.
I saw somewhere that the fire department was responsible for that.
Yeah, look at that, look.
That looked like it would hurt.
More than hurt.
The hell was the name of that movie, Final Destination?
Yes, I believe it's the fifth one that a bunch of pipes go through the windshield.
That was a log.
That too.
I assume he was just driving by himself. There must not have been a passenger. If there was a passenger, the passenger would be dead after that. Because that would hurt a lot.
What a prick. Aha!
How come we didn't see it? Well, how did he even get in there anyway? Well, the driver whose identity has not been released. Crossing the median in Tucson when he hit a cactus. Pima County Sheriff Deputy Daniel Delano said. Sagiaro cactus splintered on impact and part of it broke off and ended up partially inside the black sports car, breaking through the windshield and jutting out the hood of the vessel. Delano said deputies detained and arrested the driver after observing signs that he was impaired. Well, he was impaired, that's why he didn't see a honey monster.
Also, he tried to do a U-turn on the highway by going over the median. That's not something you do.
Yeah, that's stupid. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you deserve to get fucking plowed by a cactus. Claudia Figueroa of Arizona Cactus Experts, a company that sells straightens, removes, and prunes cacti. Told KSA that the driver was lucky he wasn't killed. Hello, and correct. Is that one of those psychedelic cacti? I have no idea. Yeah, well, if you tried to do doing something like that, the bears whatever happens to exactly. I saw a picture that was so bad. Told the station. I've seen something like this before, but that can kill a person that was driving. And yeah, I don't. The dog would be too big to cause a lot of damage. One right there could have been 1 ton or 1,000 pounds. If you have a 1 ton thing on a car, it's going to cause damage, though. Yeah.
I'm trying my best to come up with a cactus pun, but I can't.
The only thing I keep thinking about is everything is a dildo if you're brave enough. And, yeah, let's just not go on about that.
I can think of any, and I'm not very good at puns.
All I can come up with is how much of a prick that guy is. But I'm bummed.
Yep.
I don't even know if that cactus is one of the ones that has spines.
Oh, no, he's lucky he wasn't done. He's lucky he's not dead. So why not? I'm trying to come up with one, but I'm not sharp enough. Ding, I guess. Double bell, so
Mister says he's trying to come up with one, but he's not sharp enough.
I know.
Okay, we get the point.
Oh, there's also I still be stream sleep. I don't know. I mean, I know it's very professional, but it's being professional, but stream sniping me, so. Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't looked.
Give me a second, I'll have to scroll back up.
Hold on, I'm looking. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
Well, then, yeah, it deserves that comment.
Could even leave a like. Could at least left a like if he's gonna, or a dislike if he's gonna do that. Yeah. Security credit card theft caught after being captured on security footage wearing tag with real name. A man suspected of using an elderly person's credit card was arrested Monday months after he was spotted on CCTV footage wearing his name tag. What a fucking dumbass. Remember, Chris?
Oh, I'm going to commit a crime while wearing a sign that says, "Hi, my name is Dumbass."
Yeah. I feel like he should have taken his bonds up before he fucking committed the crime. Or in fact, just his work uniform in general, to be honest.
Someone tag him in the chat, in your chat, Scotty.
Remember, Chris, the Placer County Sheriff was in California posted to his Facebook page Thursday. The department said it had been trying to find Chris Thomason since March. And he was captured down camera using cards in Sacramento. This might give blind girl ideas, but she fell asleep, so I don't know what the fucking hell she is. Got me ass turning up to my own fucking dream. Probably is asleep, to be honest. Lazy fuck. You have this ID within 20 minutes of post raid. His full name is Chris Thomas, and on a brief, I say he has returned to California. Did he not think to take his fucking work uniform off before he started fucking doing this?
There's a bunch of dumb criminals. There was a guy who, stole a bunch of stuff from the house, but he logged into Facebook on the computer that he left and forgot to log out.
Thomason was arrested by Rancho.
That's the modern. There's the modern. That's definitely the modern left his wallet behind, huh?
I've heard of that too.
Oh my god. Hey,
Yeah, never
hey,
commit
Thunder?
crimes in your uniform.
Yeah.
Can you see my avatar?
No.
My screen.
Yeah.
I just found the perfect bumper sticker for. I just found the perfect bumper sticker for TC. I break for squirrels.
I also don't think Peter's paying attention to his chat because Agent Penis was in there. Left a nice comment.
I just walked in and said hi, Peter. He hasn't. I just walked in and said hi, Peter. He hasn't noticed nothing yet, or hadn't said nothing about it yet.
And dropped a link to this stream.
I spammed it and he didn't notice.
Talking to Rosie about poo.
Faces felony changes with that charges. He expected to be cited to Placer County from Sacramento County. So yeah, if you're going to commit a crime, make sure you take your work clothes off. Or at least the name tag, but I'd say both the work clothes and the name tag because that way there's no way they can place you, there's no way they can find out where you work. Yeah. Don't be like that guy.
Well, there are some stupid crooks out there, one way or the other.
No, very true. I commit my crimes naked. That's a great segue. Play Monster. The next one.
Mister just came in saying stream snipers are chodes. I don't know what the hell that is.
Hey, Joe's a small dick.
Fair enough.
I saying that Peter has a small dick. I don't know which one. Man spotted hurling himself down in the middle of a train. Man spotted hurling himself naked down the middle of a train as commuters cheer on. No, Joe doesn't shit. Joe's a mini dick. What about the guy who robbed the store with his full name tattooed on his arm?
What's tattooed on his arm?
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel like having your own name tattooed on your arm is bad enough.
Yeah. Having any name tattooed on your arm is bad.
I can get it if it's like your wife or your kids or something, but
I wouldn't even say wife, because to put your wife's name on your arm, that's still what happens if y'all get divorced.
I tell them, do you want the link? I'm going to show on people today. This fucking blind girl's not showing up because she's lazy. Peter's stream's sniping me. I don't know what the fucking hell the rest of it are. Yeah, Tom, check Discord. Hello, James Woodwright. Hey, man hurling himself naked down the middle of the train as commuters cheer him on. The man slid for the big busy carriage on Lilydale line service in Melbourne. Of course, it was fucking Australia, wasn't it? Passengers called Twister after he was filmed sliding down naked. Twister on a packed Melbourne train after he was filmed sliding down a carriage naked, naked down a carriage. The video posted to a Facebook page dedicated to a Melbourne train line shows a blonde-haired naked man making his way up the carriage of the Lilydale line service as a teary crowd chant loudly. Never get a tattoo of your significant other or their name as a kiss of death for relationships. I didn't want to. He covers his genitals with one hand and turns to face the crowd and hurls himself onto the wet floor of the carriage. The man then slides past a few rows of seats with on his stomach while making his way to the middle of the carriage. Australians are fucking weird. The passenger couldn't help but take their phones to film the moment while others cheered and applauded. The 18-second clip has been seen over 500,000 times. The Facebook page where it gathered thousands of comments online. A friend of mine has 3 different girls' names tattooed on him. Yeah, see, that's not a good thing because if you do that, that's gonna. If you split up and you try to get a date again, that's gonna be a question point, isn't it? Then why do you have 3 different girls' names tattoos on your arm? You learned how to take the first time round.
You're never supposed to get someone's name tattoo on your body. Unless they're like your kid or your parent.
I will definitely say I'm a bit of a hypocrite on that. I had an ex-girlfriend's name tattooed on my arm, or tattooed on my leg. That's the day I found out that it hurts a lot more to have one removed than it takes to have one put on.
Now he's getting his current girlfriend's name. Well, you think he learned by now? Yeah, you think he would, but no. I thought they said the train was packed. They should go to London and see what packed train looks like. But with girls the same name and only get one tattoo done. You know, they don't look creepy like saying, "Why do you have my name tattooed on my arm?" Tattooed on your arm.
Oh no, lady, this is my lane. You had your chance.
Yeah, one person
You're doing this inching ahead shit doesn't work on me.
And like you made a crown, it was a national sports thing. Whenever someone says Australia doesn't have a culture, just tell them the new train sliding is our national sport.
Are we doing this story, are we?
Yep.
I plead blind spot. I'm sorry, she was in my blind spot. I couldn't see her.
Ironically enough, we just started reading this story when you came in.
It's always the way.
Yeah, some are worried about the hygiene on the train, as they feared the man could have contracted 8 diseases in this short video. It's his own fault. It'd probably be cheaper and less painful just to get a cover-up tattoo. It'll be an Olympic sport if it left to the Aussies. According to the Post, the incident happened just after 9:30 p.m. on Tuesday. It remains unclear why the man stripped naked on the train and slid down the centre of the train carriage. Views, I guess. I don't know, popularity.
Drunk. That'd come. What else would you do?
It was a morning train.
Yeah, he'd still be drunk.
And maybe just like going over from a party from the night before or something.
Sounds like it. Oh, shit.
Well, a spokesperson for the Australian Metro condemned the commuter's behaviour and urged passengers to contact Metro staff or police to witness any behaviour. 9 news reports. In their statement, they said passenger safety is Metro's #1 priority, and this type of behaviour is completely unacceptable on public transport. If partners has witnessed anything of this nature on board, we urge them to call the emergency call button to alert Metro staff, not to call police. Fucking Australia is weird, man.
You know what? If he was having
Very, very
fun,
fucking
let
weird.
him have his fun.
Well, that comes the point. I'm gonna see if Peter still streams like.
Last I knew, Math Queen was on. But yeah, he has the string going in the background.
Yeah, it's just him and Mouth Queen now, is it?
Is the sound going?
For this stream, no.
Yeah, let's put that in there again. He's not paying attention to his own chat. See how much he pays attention to it.
How long's he been going for?
Same time I have. He streams against the ghost people, he doesn't stream against me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, all these are weird. Hey, at least he's watching it. It's more like himself my own fucking girlfriend who's asleep. He's not just hanging out with a bunch of nerds. Fucking nerd. Mm-hmm.
He just paid attention.
Oh, what's he done there? I'm getting time What's he saying?
He just said he did, that you're...
He just yelled, "Fuck off, Scotsman."
Oh, damn.
He made on himself. Being completely over.
The hell's a Herbertian fuck? The hell's that word?
Hi, Scotsman. I don't have anything else. Oh, wait. His name is Senpai. Hi, Senpai. I thought that was your Senpai.
What'd you call me?
That's creepy. That is creepy.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Oh, what's the other one?
I'm glad I've managed to fill that role.
Right, get that off. I'm not going to be accused of stream sniping.
Then
Can you turn that off, please? Can you turn the fucking thing off, please?
It's off.
I mean, he's a stream sniping.
That's if you want to have some fun. Bring up his stream. Just type him sniping you. Wow, that'd be messed up. Would that be like presenting just slower?
This night's been very slow. Very unorganized night, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Second
mean,
team finishing. Get out the title now, I guess. I could just get more viewers.
No, it's probably because we're all over there, isn't it?
Stream sniping. What should I call it? Stream sniping a stream sniper.
That's a good one.
Yeah, hopefully that gets in extra viewers. It probably won't get extra viewers, but have a try. Just to literally clickbait title. I'll clickbait and stuff.
And if you coming over what?
He's coming over where?
He's signaling to come in front of me, and I'm waiting for him to get in front of me first.
I'll still need news. I'll just read news off my phone. Yeah, there we go. How's every accident though? There we are. Okay. I just got wait. Just a. No.
No.
Dun, dun, All right, I've got multiple chats.
Crappy camera.
Hello, Crappy.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Hey, Crappy.
Jeffrey Epstein, Peter Paul, answer. I was private jet and mansion to avoid pre-child jail. Longest for the space flight answered Jeffrey Epstein offered his over $77 million mansion and private jet as part of a bail package to avoid him spending time in jail ahead of his trial on sex trafficking. I want to see what he says actually.
How's it going anyway?
That's gonna just
Yeah, why are you
destroy my
roasting there?
bandwidth.
I made a stream before.
I did that long. I actually did that long enough to have that pop up. See how long that flashes on the screens. I don't have the bandwidth to do it.
Really, this is going to have harm, doesn't it? It's confusing because they got stream in a stream in a stream in a stream in a stream now.
Streamception to
It's
like the nth degree. Oh boy.
Kind of like that, isn't it? It's weird.
Yeah, just call it that, streamception. Or the story of how I stream sniped someone stream sniping me.
I just said stream sniping a stream snipe. That's what I did.
Yep, that's what it says. Hey, you know the good thing? And you got 10 likes, 1 dislike, and looking at your screen, it's got 6 likes, 3 dislikes.
Yeah, I think we're doing that in him later. He just doesn't even like it. At least I give him a dislike. Interaction, you know.
Yeah.
I think he's buffering.
Oh, when is he gonna? I wonder if he's aware of this. Oh,
He's probably
sure.
aware. He won't be able to see it because he.
Yeah, I mean, if he's watching, he's got your shit up in the background. Well, this has just become a fucking circus.
Look at my stream. Oh, yeah. He's ruined it. He ruined
Oh,
it.
what a dick!
He ruined it. Why?
Oh, what's he saying? Let me open this in another tab.
Don't actually play it. Just like tell me what he's actually saying.
Yeah, no, I was gonna be. I'll be hearing it. You guys won't be.
Oh, I think he's waiting for you to stop showing his stream.
All he knows is those thing. I will continue to show his stream as long as he shows mine.
I don't know. I'm not really sure what he's talking about. But
You wrote it on yourself, Peter.
goddamn, his shit's buffering like a motherfucker.
I think I made it buffer though, having like fucking 50 streams in one go.
Oh yeah, I forgot Peter gave himself pink eye or something.
Ha!
Probably did.
Basically, I've got a gammy left eye at the moment.
Oh yeah, he did give himself pink eye. That's his own fault.
Hey, you know what? That's just one of the risks that comes with eating the booty like groceries. Sometimes you get pink eye, and we accept those risks.
Indeed we do, yeah. Unfortunately, it happens occasionally.
Yeah,
You know,
comes with the territory.
I think it's about time for me to.
Hey, someone tell me if you start stream sniping me again. He's all by himself at the moment.
I got you, fam.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Back to the news then. Jeffrey Epstein, pedophile financier. Jet and Mansion to have offers private jet and Mansion to avoid pre-jail trial.
Pre-trial. Oh, so what is he putting up his fucking jet and mansion so he doesn't go to jail before the trial?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because if he went to jail, he wouldn't live to see the trial. Because
in jail.
Oh no. And the guards look, and unless it happens directly in front of their face and they have to do something about it, the guards will look the other way when bad shit happens to people, to pedophiles.
He would be in protective custody.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money, I guess it would be, yeah.
Mr. Crappy was a prison guard.
He's always doing like people with a lot of money. Is that just sanctioned trial in general?
If the rumours are true, he's going to get suicided 3 times in the back of the head anyway. They're not going to let him talk.
It's not a standard thing to get put in protective custody for a paedophile and things like that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's meant to be like really big people that he knows that are involved in it. And he'll get, if it's true, he'll get suicided.
Oh, yeah,
he'll get suicided.
Probably. I'm asking Travis because he used to be a police officer. So I was asking him.
If he's in protective custody, no one will get to him except for the guards. And then it has to be 2 guards at all times.
It's not a
and
standard
everything
thing.
is logged.
It's not a standard thing for pedophiles and rapists and stuff.
Hi.
It's like it's not a standard thing for like pedos and rapists. Normally.
Yep.
And
cops.
And snitches.
Yep. There's an outside door, and then there's an inside set of bars.
Warner's disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein was offered a £77 million mansion and the private jet as part of a bailout package to avoid him having to spend time in jail ahead of his trial on sex trafficking charges. Earlier this week, prosecutors brought the 66-year-old to court and charged him with 2 counts of sex trafficking and said he preyed on dozens of girls in New York and Florida. Former hedge fund manager pleaded not guilty, and his legal team sought to ensure he was released on bail, something the court rejected. On Thursday, lawyers of the man who once counted Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and Prince Andrew among his friends and associates returned to court with proposed bond time totaling more than $77 million. The thing is, they should just fucking put more on his trial for this. They blatantly try to bribe them.
Yep.
Oh yeah. When you when you are rich and powerful enough, laws literally no longer apply to you.
Yeah, money equals power, basically.
Yep.
It's always gratifying when someone who part of their wealth is brought down.
Yeah. It really is.
His New York mansion is said to be worth $77 million, could be offered as a bond, as could his private jet. Epstein, who in 2008 pleaded guilty to a single charge of sex with a minor as part of a controversial plea deal, owns his own private island. And the government seeks to remand a self-made New York native, a lifelong American resident based on dated allegations for which he was already convicted and punished. And for one of them, how many did he actually do?
And it was actually according to the scroll back up for a second, because I remember is if I read that right, he's it's different charges. It was he was pleaded guilty he was convicted of sex with a minor. He's now on trial for sex trafficking. Those are two different charges.
And even then it was one. He probably had sex with a lot more than one. So
yeah.
Hey, what private discussion?
It's been reported possibly up to hundreds of children.
Oh yeah, the infamous Epstein Island.
You should never see the light of day again.
Well, I found it really interesting about the whole Jeff Epstein thing, how they're doing their damnedest to try to link him and Trump and separate him and the Clintons all at the same time.
Yeah, that's why they had to throw the obligatory Donald Trump reference up in the article. I'm pretty sure with half of these news agencies, it's now a requirement that you have to find some way to link something bad to Trump happening if you write an article.
I remember I seen one where there was a guy who attacked a bus or something in Japan. Trump was in Japan, and so they linked Trump to it.
How?
Even Trump's had a falling out with this guy for years, so why are they bringing up Trump with it? Trump hasn't liked this guy for years, so.
Yeah, he was 1 point friends with Trump, that's why they brought him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Bill Clinton has been to Epstein's Island many, many times, and there's receipts for it.
Yeah, and he told the Secret Service to stay home when he was president too, and everything.
So
not president.
You be friends with someone doesn't mean you're friends with someone now.
Yeah.
The government seeks to allow the self-paid viewer for the read this. Some data allegations for which he was already convicted and punished. Epstein's lawyers wrote according to NBC News. His lawyers also proposed he hired a team of private security guards to ensure he did not flee.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the security guards is to try to make sure he doesn't get suicided.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Hillary Clinton's ugly, but all of her male associates are rapists and sex pests, and she's never been raped. So,
there's a reason Bill Clinton cheated on her.
Yeah, probably
several times. One high-profile case, but I imagine there's probably several more.
Oh yeah, there have been many people many women who have accused him.
He's also an alleged rapist.
Yep, and that was probably one of the best power moves Trump ever made, or at least one of the funniest. When at a debate with Hillary Clinton, he had like 4 women who had accused Bill Clinton of raping them there.
And that picture, when that camera zoomed in on Bill, he looked so uncomfortable too.
Yeah, staring over at them, which is like a look of terror on his face.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
And that's why I agree with Dave Chappelle. Trump is the most gangster president we've ever had.
Yeah.
They said to be able to stay in his upper east stay at home. He stayed home while awaiting trial. He would also agree to electronic monitoring and hand over his passport. The Associated Press said lawyers told the court he feared a toxic political climate might cause federal prosecutors to scrap the deal he made with him over a decade ago. He charged him again with sexual abuse charges involving underage girls. They also attacked the prosecution case against his client, Bubba Clinton. On Monday, federal prosecutors said they would oppose Epstein's release on bail, saying he posed an extraordinary risk of flight because of his wealth, private planes, and significant international ties.
As they should.
Yeah, hopefully he just gets more time out of for his bone.
Yeah, the first time he got done, I think it was for 18 months. Yeah, he didn't have to go to jail the whole day. He only had to go in at night time. Messed up, man. That's the whole money thing, buying your freedom again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody buys your power, doesn't it?
Yep.
That money you can get with pretty much anything if you know who to bribe.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or threaten.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
Although this time he might go down there because since Trump's been in charge, he's taken down so many pedos and that, like more than all the others combined.
Yeah. And
Well,
also,
I think that the big problem is though it's who the prosecuting attorney on the case is.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
Comey's daughter.
Yeah, that's going to be a real big problem for them
Yeah.
Yeah.
because James Comey's a real good friend of the Clintons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Clinton really go on those ships with Epstein. I assume so.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently,
Yeah.
there's logs of it. 20-something
Yeah,
times, apparently.
Yeah, there's logs of him. Logs
See,
of him
but
going
Trump-
over there.
Trump
Going
did
to
get his,
Epstein's
apparently Trump did
There's
get
a-
his plane once, but that was only in America. It wasn't to the island.
There's
Apparently.
official logs of Clinton riding 3 times, but then logs of dozens upon dozens of riders, just initials.
Yep.
So they don't necessarily have to name all the passengers. You know, in a flight plan, just say where they're going and how many passengers there are.
Yeah.
That's how they can get away with just using initials.
Ursula von der Leyen said their new cabinet of EU commissioners will be half women.
Oh,
We voted for you. Yeah, Ursula von der Leyen would be the first woman president of the European Commission if she's confirmed.
uh-huh.
None of our citizens because we can't vote for them.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, and is she elected to this position or appointed?
Appointed.
Of course. Why are people so against organizations like the EU? Oh, no reason. That little fact is unrelated.
Yeah. If we can finally get our finger out of our arse and fucking leave, it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, that's what happens when you have a Remainer as the prime minister trying to handle Brexit.
And yes, there's the whole UK leaving.
Yeah, but I
England because
I
you
thought
made that
she's
mistake
out now.
before. And she's leaving, finally.
When
I
she-
thought
when
she
she-
already left.
Yeah, I thought she was supposed to have left set like 3 times already.
So she'll leave at some point, hopefully. Yeah, the nominee to replace Jean-Claude Juncker as the next European Commission president has said the Erasmus administration will be made of half women and half men. Ursula von der Leyen has asked EU members states to nominate 2 people, a man and a woman, as their candidates to be the EU commissioners to ensure their posts. I mean, divided up equally between gender. I don't fucking care if it's divided between genders. Who the fucking hell votes for them? They're not the fucking citizens anyway. Commission leads a college of commissioners drawn from 28 member states. Effectively a cabinet government for the EU's executive. Commission is responsible for proposing EU laws which have to be scrutinised by the Parliament and Council. And even then, you often just fucking ignore the fucking results of the Parliament and just go for it anyway.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the democracy isn't something you're supportive of. Each member state gets 1 commissioner who is allocated for fuck off creeps in.
Ooh, Creepson.
I like that guy.
Yeah, he sounds. Yeah, anyone else think he sounds a lot like Sinatra though? It's weird. They're
Like
like
Sinatra or Sinatra Says?
Sinatra says the vocal similarity is uncanny.
Yeah, maybe it's his long lost twin brother or something.
Who knows?
One's an evil right winger, the other one's a fucking just does creepypastas.
I know.
Each member state gets one commissioner who is allocated a portfolio by the president. Such as agriculture, security, or finance. The commissioners, however, do not report to member states and are bound to act in the interests of the union as a whole. I feel like that's not a good thing.
Yeah, that's a very big problem.
That's what kind of gives you the power to overrule the fucking parliament. I want a commission with half male and half female commissioners. Von der Leyen said during a meeting in Brussels with MEPs. Ms. von der Leyen will be the first woman president of the commission if she is confirmed by MEPs' vote, scheduled Tuesday in the European Parliament. I feel like, we should vote for it ourselves, but no. It's too much to ask. Parliament must also sign off a team of commissioners following a process of security. The current commission cabinet, which is referred to as the College of Commissioners, has 19 male commissioners and just 9 female commissioners, none of which were elected, I'd like to point out. Half male and half female. She wants some Hermaphrodites. Yeah, she does.
I was going to say that.
And well, Honey Monster stole it before you said it. In 2014, when Juncker formed this college.
Look who's awake.
Oh, I wasn't sleeping.
Oh, you're fucking late. That's what you are.
You know what, sir? Remember when I told you there's a big thunderstorm coming my way? Well, it knocked out my internet, some of the power for a bit, so when?
Still late.
Hey, Crappy. Crappy with me.
Electricity,
Yeah.
you need that to join your stream,
Crappy with me. One about a thunderstream. 1, 2, 3.
Just saying.
Aww.
So you, Blind Girl was resting her eyes. It didn't work, yeah.
Checking them for cracks.
And so she also knocked out your mobile data as well, then.
No, when I got home.
No, so well then.
When I got home, my cell was almost dead because I'd been using it to get to where I was going. And then when I got home, there's a big thing of lightning, and then suddenly, poof, no power.
I figured you done got stuck in the elevator.
There's only 4 floors. Wouldn't have taken that long to get out. There's only 4 floors anyways, but no, the hydro went out basically 10 minutes after I got home. And yeah, we just got power 20 minutes ago. So then it took me a while to reboot my router and all the other shit. But you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have even bothered to try to get here because obviously Scotty's mad that I showed up late.
I should have been playing yours every fucking day. At least show the same courtesy,
Dude, no hydro. No hydro. What the fuck do you want me to do with that, Scotty? Just hire a hamster so that it can just make electricity for my apartment?
Well, you have a cat. You can get everything
hamster generator, Scotty.
You did say your power came back 20 minutes ago. She's been on 15 minutes ago, then.
Fuck you.
No, you would just say.
No, how about I had to get my router working and I had to get my computer on and I had to actually charge my cell phone a little bit. You think? Maybe you have no fucking consideration. Seriously. Why did I even make the effort to show up? You know what? I should have just said, well, fuck it, I'll wait until my stream. Why even bother?
I think you should help, you all out there should help a lovely couple out. Streamlabs.com/opinionated Scotsman and /Blind Girl 1. Go for it.
No, but you don't.
You fucking suck.
I know. You still love me though, don't you?
I'm reconsidering at this exact moment.
I'm literally gone for 30 seconds, and I come back to a domestic.
Fucking asshole. He's like,
I'm gone for literally 30 seconds.
I I'm like, the power went out. And he's like, and I said it came back like 15 minutes ago. He's like, well, you should have been here 15 minutes ago. And it's like, dude, I had to like reboot everything and charge my phone to actually get here. And you know what? I actually tried really hard to make sure I get there really fast when the power came back on. But no, ungrateful fucking Scotty doesn't even care. You know, you're so inconsiderate sometimes. What the fuck is your problem? Like, do you need me to hold your hand through your stream? Like, you just needed me here? I mean, like, what? You have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other people. What the fuck? You have 5 other people with you. Like, seriously.
Because you're better than them, that's why.
You're so baby.
That was nice to you, at least.
I can't deny that because it's true.
I can deny that because I'm the greatest man to ever live.
You're not even concerned that your girlfriend didn't have power for like the past hour? You're not even concerned about that? I mean, what if my insulin like didn't have refrigeration? I'd be in big trouble then, but no, y'all, you're worried about your fucking stream. God, you're such a dick.
I didn't even know you didn't have power until now.
Exactly, and then instead being like, oh, hi, welcome back. You're like, such a dick about it.
Because I just I'm a dick, that's why.
You know what? I'm going to give you the silent signal for like 5 minutes.
You got to remember, blind girl, that can be a blessing sometimes, too.
Yeah, I love you, really. Come on.
Don't try to butter up now, Scotty. You don't put your foot in it.
You'll forgive me eventually.
You'll learn. You'll learn. Sometimes you just let them sleeping dogs lie.
Remember, pick which hill you want to die on. It's all about picking. Since love is a battlefield, it's all about picking which battles.
That's the key to that's called marriage. Remember, if you're a man, you're going to lose most. But when you do win one, savor it, because it's going to be a long time before you get another one.
Yeah, I know. That's just I don't know what to do now.
News?
Yeah, I guess so.
News.
2014, when Mr. Juncker formed his college, he asked member states to propose women candidates to achieve a gender balance. Was unsuccessful. Ms. von der Leyen's new approach was requiring 2 nominations from each member state. One of which really picked as an attempt to get around the problems faced last time. You sound well pussy whipped. Anyway. I mean, that pussy whipped that I managed to annoy her at least once a day. And the question of who member states nominate is, to be the commissioner, is often fraught with domestic politics. Which would have shaped the commissioners which countries put forward. During a time as federal minister responsible for women's equality, really there's a minister responsible for women's equality.
Fucking hell.
Why is that a thing?
Oh, God.
Annoying blind girl once a day is too much. No, a minute is not enough. Yeah, at least one. Well. My cat's smarter than
You've got
blind
2 minutes left, dude.
2 minutes left of silent treatment.
You just broke that, didn't you?
Yep, she did. She got to start all over again now.
Yep.
Got to reset the clock.
All right, 5 minutes on the clock, starting. Let me pull it up. Where's my fucking...
You realize you do this
Timer. 5 minutes. Some one that isn't copyrighted. All right, 5 minutes on the clock now.
Yeah, when I put in 3, I'm going to put 2 because my cat's smarter than Blind Girl's cat. Yeah. Right. And the president's nominee unsuccessfully pushed towards binding quotas for women and company supervisory boards because women can't make it themselves. Obviously, they quotas to help them do that.
Fucking. Oh. I love just the whole concept of a quota is anti-equality. Well, you know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, did you hear about this? An AI that the military was testing out for selecting qualified people for promotions. So that I guess just because people got really tired of reading over the evals, and it got shut down because it was discriminating against women.
Because they're less qualified? No such thing as AI, it's all VI. If you want to be semantic.
Well.
Yeah. I don't know. Even me. All the other news I've got is very interesting. So I may as well just bullshit for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Must have been a slow news day. Oh, hey, have you read that, Ed? Have you read the article about Juggalo face paint yet?
I suppose we can do that now.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that since we don't have anything else.
Till it turns you queer?
No.
Juggalo's still a thing.
Yeah, I don't know how juggalos are still a thing. You'd think that would have kind of just gone at. I was under the impression that had disappeared after the 90s. Yet another reason why the 90s sucked, and you're all wrong for thinking it's the greatest decade on the planet.
It's better than that.
Actually, I was pretty fond of the 80s myself.
Exactly, the 80s were the fucking best.
How would you know? You were born in 96. How would you know?
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that, buddy. But because
I was born in 90. You're welcome.
Because the 80s had hair metal. It wins right. They had They had better music. They had better movies. Everything was better in the 80s.
Only crappy.
Does anyone actually remember the 90s? Because from what I hear, a lot of people just don't remember anything that happened in the 90s.
I choose not to remember what happened in the 90s.
I remember.
Just remember the 90s.
Happy. Sorry,
you can't remember much of it, seeing the fact that you're the same age as I am. Therefore, you wouldn't remember much of it, would you?
Yeah, you're right. I don't, and I'm really glad I don't remember most of it.
Do you remember Happy Pants in the 90s? Happy Pants.
Those are really big fucking baggy ones.
Yeah, and they were different colours, colourful colours. Oh my gosh, everyone had a pair.
The fucking Trip pants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, Trip pants were early 2000s when new metal came out.
Just remember one thing: when it came to the 90s, you got to see Linda Hamilton playing with guns. In the 80s, we got to see her tits.
That's just not fair. Did anyone ever watch Timmy the Tooth? It was like a tooth that taught you to brush your teeth. I need to look that up because I'm pretty sure it was probably terrifying.
It probably was.
Why is a lot of kids shows you look back and figure out they are actually weird and terrifying?
Yeah, ever gone back and looked at Teletubbies as an adult? It's the most I don't know what fucking drugs they were on, but I need them.
I saw the news.
Okay, yeah, news.
This is an old news story. This story is only 2 days old. It's not that old. Juggalo makeup outsmarts facial recognition devices. In all honesty, some technology advances are creepy. The ability to unlock a smartphone with your face truly makes you wonder what is being done with all the data. You're opposed to facial recognition is insane. You're opposed to facial recognition devices like saying clown poses. Loyal fan bases come with a solution: Juggalo makeup.
Oh, it's been 5 minutes. Blind Girl can stop giving you this silent treatment now.
Damn it, already? Jeez, I was busy doing something too.
Oh well.
Aren't you always busy doing something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like during Scotsman stream?
Yeah.
Oh well. Did you finish it?
No.
I'm sorry. It's just I'm a dick. I like winding you up. That's all. Well.
What, Blind Girl? He actually said that he was sorry.
All right. I guess I can't stay mad at the Scotty. He's kind of cute when he says sorry. I love you too, honey.
Love you.
How the hell would you know?
Because Scotty's always cute.
So you just making that because she's her boyfriend, obviously. That's why it's kind of a thing.
Well, just Scotty's she's always cute.
And so are you most of the time.
Aw, you can put most of the time in there to make it more realistic. How adorable.
How come you wasn't saying that a few minutes ago, Blind Girl?
Because I was really fucking pissed off.
And what's your other excuse?
That's the only one I
Coffee, I'm pretty sure I'm giving up trying to understand women.
Good. That's you ain't gonna win.
You made that decision a hell of a lot earlier than the rest of us did.
Remember that old one?
Yep.
Don't try and understand women because women understand women and they all hate each other. Basically true. Yeah.
See, the worst part is I can be an asshole and ugly as I want as long as I'm sitting here rocking this 4-cell Maglite with veins.
There's a method to the madness, we promise. Juggalo or juggalette makeup features a black and white face that actually distorts facial features the devices pick up in order to identify an individual, particularly the jawline, that was pointed out by a Twitter user as reported by Yahoo. The trouble is, I'm allergic to face paint, so I can't do this.
I did face paint once. It sucked.
It's the joy of being allergic to face paint.
I don't know. That one on the left looks more like someone's trying to be the Crow.
That's black metal, but which apparently doesn't work on, which apparently doesn't do the same thing.
I think is that a unique thing though? Like face paint is itchy.
What?
Saying face paint, I guess, really itchy.
I'm
saying I can't do this because my face will get itchy.
I think it's your face being covered up. I'm not. Have I shown you that picture? 1 second, let me find it.
Oh Lord! Whenever Green Thunder says, "Hold on, let me find this picture," run.
Yeah, agreed.
Whatever you do, do not let him screen share it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put it in your own Discord channel.
Fine.
You have your because of you, I have another room in my Discord just called Degeneracy.
Let's say just have one
and also because I started fucking posting furry porn in my NSFW section.
Okay, that's not right. I won't go as far as posting furry porn.
Yeah, at least you haven't done that yet.
I even have a fucking channel just literally called Green Thunder. Post song lyrics.
That and I did post that and some memes that I found on Facebook.
Yeah, I made it not if it worked for a good reason though. Anyway,
if you want to avoid facial recognition, just become a juggalo. All it'll cost is your dignity.
Yeah.
And your heterosexuality.
And you'll probably remain a virgin for the rest of your life anyway. I wonder if Peter's still stream sniping me.
Let's check.
I think he gave up on
you. Peter was stream sniping me earlier.
What?
I'm saying Peter was stream sniping me earlier.
Was he? As in he just streamed the same day as you?
No, I mean he literally streamed my stream on his stream.
It wasn't the same day. It was the exact same time. They started at the same time.
Well, doesn't that mean he's trying to get you more subs?
No.
So a stream type is he's streaming your stream on his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's at one point Scotty screen shared watching Peter's channel. So it was Scotty's stream showing Peter's stream showing Scotty's stream. Yeah.
Showing Peter's stream.
Yeah, that
well,
didn't
maybe
last
he's
long.
trying to
But
help you out and get you some extra viewers.
Alright, that's up.
I don't think it did. He didn't even like. Asshole didn't even like.
Or maybe it was a joke to see if you would notice.
We noticed.
That's why I
we
done
noticed.
We noticed very quickly.
Well, that's kind of a dick thing to do. Why do you think you'd do that?
that. I don't know.
Wow, what a dick move.
To be fair, Peter is actually just bullshitting. So, it's not like they have any aim of what they're doing. So, it could be one of those things where if some had it up, so if anybody asked, "Hey, that's Scotsman's stream," I don't know.
Because he wasn't even paying attention to his own chat. That's the thing. Night Honey Monster. Anyway, we should probably end this shit. Right, been fun there, chill.
Does it matter if I shill myself?
Sure you want to. I don't care.
Well, then I'm going to say this channel because she does like D&D drawings, and like she's going through. I think it's 3.5 homebrew D&D campaign.
Right, skills.
Super Sunday Fun Day 3 is going to be happening this Sunday. It's going to be a good time. Come watch the best bad show you'll ever see.
Yeah, check out.
Pumpkin Trucker channel, almost daily dash cams as soon as I figure out what the fuck is going on with Streamlabs. For the few people in there that, for some damn reason, my Streamlabs never went online this morning.
Probably operator error.
Oh yeah, keep dreaming on that, old man. Tom?
No, all good. Just tuning to all these people.
Head over here in 28 minutes. We'll have some more stuff. Some more news, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for watching. Not seeing tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. Well, you're all a bunch of cunts. Goodbye.